Hi guys, Blake here today. Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina, Lake Taneycomo in Branson, Missouri. It is the 29th of May, and we are going to do the one cast for you. I'm going to do the one cast for you today. So, boated up here. I am below the Narrows today. This is kind of that spot where Bruce and Phil were fishing the other day at the micro jigs, and that is what I intend to do today. I have one of our Lilleys micro jigs, olive with an orange head. I've got that set about 4 foot under one of our weighted indicators on my, oh, there is a bug on the screen there. There we go. We're gonna try, see if we can catch a fish on the micro jig today. I was looking around, I was looking up above here, above the Narrows. It looks like this is about the only spot where there's any chop on the water whatsoever. And we're doing the micro jig stuff on the spin cast rod today, just to show that you don't have to throw a fly rod to do this. And I just need to get some fish to cooperate with me here. But it's going on 10 o'clock in the afternoon, so the sun's starting to get high. And without a little bit of chop, it makes it a little more challenging to catch the fish. The rod that I'm using, I have all Trout SOS 2-pound mono on this reel, so we didn't have to make a smaller leader go into the micro jig. Just use the 2-pound line from the reel. And just like when I'm fishing anything under a float with the water off, we are every 5, 10, 12 seconds, some measure of time, moving that bobber across the water, moving that jig a little bit, but nothing officially on the first cast. Another beautiful day. I haven't even looked at the forecast for today. This morning it started off cool enough for a sweatshirt, I know that. Let's see here. I want to say it's supposed to be in the high 70s or very low 80s today. Yep, 82 for a high. Captain Jack Harris and Jeremy Rasnick were out on the... Oh, that looked like it might have been a bite. We're out on the water this morning. And both came back to the dock relatively early with limits and then came up here to the trophy area to fish. And there's a number of boats up at the Narrows right now. You got a group of people out wading the Narrows. Blue herons are really talking this morning over there. And if I'm correct in my thinking, today is the official Memorial Day. So a happy Memorial Day to everyone from the Lilleys staff. And we just take this time again to thank all of our veterans and those who have gave their life to serve our country and provide the freedom that we get to enjoy today. Uh-oh. Yep, you can't catch any fish like that. My jig wrapped around my bobber. When you're doing this with a spin cast rod, one of the most important things is to always make sure you don't have a bunch of slack bending to your indicator. But if you're constantly, every 10 seconds or so, tightening the line, moving the jig, and getting your slack out, you shouldn't have that problem. With fly line, you're constantly mending your line and keeping that slack free. Let's just cruise down here a little closer to the island and see if we can get any better results there. I think I see some fish eating some midges right over there against the edge of the island. That might be a spot to start. the micro jig isn't much bigger than like a size 14 midge. We still got a little bit of shade over here in this pocket too, and that might help just a touch. Oh, there's one. Yep. Just needed to change the location a little bit. These micro jig hooks, you gotta be ginger with them. There we go. He actually hit that while I was moving it. I was in the middle of pulling the bobber across the water and he went ahead and grabbed it. So it may be that they like it getting away from them today. Do a couple more test trials here. Most of the time after you move it and it starts settling back down again, that's kind of usually when they come grab it. Still got a little bit of Memorial Day weekend traffic out here, but a much more calm day on the water. I think the lake is actually flowing backwards at the moment. Seeing that the current is pulling me that direction. Try one cast back here in this shady pocket. I don't know if a stand-up jet ski is what I'd want to be on today. I'm pretty sure that when you shut those things down, in order to get back up on them, you have to lay down and be pretty wet. Okay, nothing back there. We'll continue down. I'm seeing some surface activity and maybe some midging fish kind of out on the edge of the island here. The only thing we may have to adjust is our depth. The only problem with attacking some of the fish that are closer to the island, like that one right there that just midged, is it's only probably 2 foot of water, and in order to cast in there, you kind of need to do it on the fly rod with the pulsa indicator or something very small, because this size of indicator with the weight on it's going to splash too hard and probably spook those fish that are setting that close. And this might get a lot better up here in the next hour or two if they get a good wind blowing through. It would increase the number of bites significantly. Okay, I don't know that we're going to go much longer. They are going to turn water on at 1. I think they're going to do the same thing they did yesterday and run 2 units starting at 1 for a number of hours. I reckon we could try setting our rig a little deeper and go off of this deep side. Okay. Now we've got roughly 6 to 6.5 feet. If I remember seeing the depth finder when I was coming up this deep side, it was about 7 or 8. The trout do like to move into some of the deeper pockets once that sun's up. Well, if we don't catch a fish on this one, we're going to call this the last cast. But regardless, you could not ask for better weather on a Memorial Day weekend. Okay. Alright, I'm going to hang it up. We thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we will get back out and do it again tomorrow. Till then, guys.